Saw dudes, I'm Anime Dude. Welcome back to some more Katawa Shoujo. When we left off, I think we're about to see Kinji again, actually, is what's gonna happen. Oh, we also met Lily, which was cool, and I think that's the one I'm gonna go with. But we haven't met Emmy yet, or Art Girl. Can't remember her name. So if I don't choose Lily, I'll probably choose Emmy. But we'll see. We'll see what kind of feelings I get when I see her. I'm sorry if I seem kind of low energy. I have a headache, but I just took some medicine. So maybe as we keep going, I'll be better. We'll see. A sudden sound from behind startles me, making me nearly drop the books I'm carrying or the key that I almost managed to get into the lock. And if you're wondering why I'm recording now after just taking the medicine and having the headache, that's because I need to. Like, I need to record. I don't, but stream in a little bit, and I need to make time to record, or else, people, you guys just won't have content. So, I want to be more consistent. I don't want to keep having days at a time where I'm not uploading, and I'm sorry about that, but yeah.
Who is it?
I turned around to see who was talking to me. It's Kinji. He seems to be in a friendly mood, although the light glinting off his glasses in the dark gives him a sinister look. Not me. That'd be weird. I'm not very sinister. It's just me, dude. Why are you so paranoid all the time? This makes him pause and lick his lips nervously.
Ugh. Who is me? I don't know anyone called me. Are you some new guy again?
His voice is suddenly strained and quick. Yes, but we've met before. Yesterday? Not before yesterday. We did meet yesterday. There was a period there. I don't know if you could actually hear that in my voice.
I don't think so. I would remember someone who I met only yesterday. When was that? What day is today?
I tried to ignore him. Is he joking or what?
Prove that we've met before.
You live across the hall. You're Kinji. Kinji jumps back, his eyes filled with an uncomprehending fear.
How do you know my name? Damn. This can only mean one of two things. Either we have met, and you are telling the truth, and I just can't remember it, or you're a spy.
He pauses.
A psychic spy.
I'm gonna guess it's the prior. The latter is very possible, for sure. I could be a spy. I do look like one for sure. I'm dressed in a ninja garb. I don't think you're crazy for thinking so. His eyes dart around me, trying to peek into my room, although it's hard to believe he can see anything through those thick glasses. His mood swung from friendly to manic in less than a minute. I'm not psychic.
How do I know that? I'm not a mind reader. Not like you.
Kinji points a finger in my face damningly.
Not like you!
Wow. Stop that, man. We just met yesterday. What's wrong with you? I live in this room.
Lies. If you think you can pass as Hisao because I'm legally blind, you are sorely mistaken. You don't even look like him. The resemblance is real. Real slim. Maybe at a distance, but who do you think you're kidding?
I want to grab him by the shoulders and shake him. Exasperated, I rub my eyes and let out a heavy sigh.
Stay there.
Kinji comes closer, one careful footstep at a time. I stay still, lest he assault me physically, although I doubt he could do much damage even if he did. I think he could do a lot of damage since you just said lest. I think he could totally beat you up. I think anyone can beat up anyone who just said the word lest.
Oh wait, I see it now. Damn, it really is you and not some psychic spy. Huh. Well, one day I swear, I'm gonna see a psychic spy and everyone's gonna call me crazy, but I'm gonna be the only one who saw it coming.
Sighing again, and then... How do you sigh? Don't sigh twice. Sighing again for good measure. I step backwards just in case.
What's up, Ed? You don't look too good. I think something wrong.
I don't know. Just had something stupid happen to me. Well, honestly, a few stupid things. Even if you discount this one. Although that would add on to the stupid things, but yes, a few stupid things have happened. I can't get a proper touch on other people here. And I have no idea if it's because of me or because of them. I don't know why I'm telling this to Kenji. It's not like we've had any contact either.
That's rough, dude. Yeah, I'm sorry about calling you a psychic spy and all. But, I mean, it really would be pretty cool if you were. But, you know, you could never be too careful.
Yeah, I guess it would be cool if I was a psychic spy, but alas, I'm not. So, you know, lest me not be a psychic spy. You know what I'm saying, my dude, Kenji?
It's a hard reality we live in.
That is very true. Psychic spies are all around us, really. I mean, what can we do about it? Other than just be on our best guard, Kenji. Very true. The words you speak, I'm hearing them. I'm slowly starting to think that Kenji isn't necessarily living in the same reality as the rest of us.
You see, this is how it is. This world, there is no justice, you see. Even when I lose, I win. Because I don't lose this lesson.
What does that even mean?
It doesn't matter.
I think it does. I can't decide whether it does matter or not. I can't decide whether I care enough. He dismisses it flatly with a wave of his hand.
But what happened? Why the long face? Do you have a long face? I'm only assuming you have a long face. You did say a lot of stuff was wrong, so, I mean, I could only, those are assumptions. I make assumptions a lot, I have to when you're kind of legally blind.
It's nothing. I just scared some girl off accidentally. Literally, too. She actually ran away from me, which, now that I'm saying in my head, makes me sound like a terrible person, but I promise I didn't mean to do anything wrong. It was my fault, really. I think, I'm not really used to all this.
A girl? A cute one?
Cute? I mean, that's a hard question. A nice body and really beautiful hair, but, I mean, a facial region, I guess it could go either way. Yeah, she was cute, yeah. Yeah, cute, I guess. Yeah. I mean, objectively, yes.
I knew it. There are a lot of cute girls here. Strangely disproportionate amount. I believe this is one of the dark secrets of the school.
I'm pretty sure I'm only going to meet 5 cute girls, and if there's only, 7 girls in the school, then yeah, I guess. And it would be weird to only have 7 girls in the school, but sure, yeah. Strangely disproportionate.
I tried to warn you, man. But did you listen?
When did you warn me? I don't remember any such warning. When did he? I don't think he did. Dark secrets? Okay, Harry Potter.
Yes, dark secrets. Extremely dark, pretty much like a black hole. A curved black hole, if you will.
You mean the kind you need to, time travel? To send, to send, D-mails back into the past and everything? Talking about those kind of things? Well, we also need a lifter. But we can use that with a CRT television. So, that's pretty good.
Have you noticed that the number of girls in the school is slightly but significantly higher than the number of boys? It's like 60-40.
Yeah. I mean, most schools have more girls than guys. I mean, there are more girls in this world. He turns his head to the left and stares off into the distance at nothing.
Why is it like this? I mean, to the untrained eye, does it appear to be that bad? That is a full 20%. One would think that a school with such a huge pool of women would be a man's dream. But no! What I am about to tell you could blow your very mind. You will not be alive anymore after you hear this. Maybe, I'm saying could happen. Are you ready?
I don't know where this is going, but I think we won't be missing much by cutting out now. No, I'm not ready. Honestly, Kenji, I don't think my mind can handle this blownness. I only get as far as turning the doorknob before Kenji starts talking again, showing that he doesn't really care if my mind is blown or not. Fantastic.
I believe that this school is a battleground, the site of a feminist infiltration. This disparity in the number of men to women is a clear sign of how far they have come. In case this Cold War turns hot, they will have superiority in numbers. Just another skirmish in the eternal war against the forces of the feminists. They're everywhere. In Japan, women outnumber men. It's not 60-40 split. It's only a matter of time, man.
How will they get more women than men? How will they, decide that?
Even in America, women are the majority by a hair. They're building up their numbers. In the past, the military has always been the clearest side of imminent war. Japan is just the first step. Our economy is badass, and the country itself is small and isolated. Got a huge part of the Pacific in terms of political value. The perfect target. They're so cunning. I was expected of women. Soon the day will come when...
Kenji's voice trails off ominously. What?
That's why you can't trust them. They will string you along and then kill you. Just as they killed me. You will end up just like me.
Oh, hell no. Can't stop myself from blurting it out.
Hey! What the hell does that mean?
You said it, not me. You were like... You were the one who said I did... you didn't want me to come like you. It's the best I can think of.
So, you're not supposed to say something like that. Damn. So rude. Where was I? Oh yeah, that's feminist conspiracy.
Stop it. Stop. I lost you way back there somewhere. Somewhere around feminist infiltration.
Too hard to follow? It's cool. I have some graphs and stuff in my room. Puppets. You like puppets?
No puppets.
You like puppets. Okay, graphs are still cool though, right?
He speaks energetically, responding almost before I'm done talking, moving his hands in an animated way as he continues to rant on. Life is just too strange. Life is strange. I had him pegged as relatively normal, but it's clear that I was wrong.
Something on your mind, dude?
Just thinking about what it's like to be the last sane man in an insane world. Kenji frowns, looking deeply upset.
You mean that's you? That can't be, because I'm the last sane man in an insane world. That is my dream. You just steal a man's dream. What the hell? There's at least 2 sane men. It would invalidate the whole last part. That part is kind of important. There can only be one. Like in the Ford movie where there could only be one, and in the end there was only one dude left. Because that was the point. You know, he was high. He was on land or something. I've
never seen anyone talk so heatedly and so defensively about absolutely nothing before.
Anyway, if you wait here, I can get my graphs. I also have a list of other dank, and complex conspiracies that the school holds as tangled as... Quick, finish my analogy for me, be a pal.
I'm going to go to bed now. It's extremely late.
That was not the analogy. That was not it at all, but whatever. I like you. You seem like a cool dude. Most people don't understand what I'm talking about when I try to explain the vast feminist conspiracy to them. Denial is a terrible thing. I'm not talking about the river. Later.
He claps me on the back and then vanishes into his room so quickly and quietly it's like he didn't even open the door but instead walked right through it like a ghost. Maybe he is. Maybe we're the only ones who can see Kenji. What if he's a figment of our imagination? Did I make this joke last time? I feel like I made this joke about something before. Recently. But I can't remember if it was about Kenji or not. No, it wasn't. What was it? I cannot remember. Who knows? I don't know if I can fully digest what just happened. So I give up and just go to my room, kicking off my shoes before falling face first into a bed. It takes me some time to relax and get up so I can get started on my homework. It's because the sheets are cool and comforting against my cheeks. And it feels good just lying there with my eyes closed. School is like some kind of bizarre and surreal island. It's isolated on top of a mountain. Each person is stranger than the last. I just can't seem to fit in. What irony. One would think that fitting in a place that's made for people who are unfit, or anywhere else, would be easy. Maybe I'm trying too hard. Although I say that, it doesn't help to take the edge off. The words are left echoing off my empty walls. I guess it's not as bad as I expected, though. This place really is more of a school, less hospital. For saying it's a school... This place is really more a school and less a hospital, pretending it's a school than I thought it'd be. If nothing else, the scenery is beautiful. Open one eye, seeing the school books and bottles of pills arranged side by side on my desktop. Maybe this place is too much like a normal school after all. Isn't that what you wanted, Hisao? Can you make your freaking mind up, dude? Katawa Shoujo. Oh, Shoujo. There you go. That was my awesome voicing. Oh, yeah, okay. I was supposed to click, okay. I feel very tired this morning. Probably because yesterday itself was a very tiring day. On top of that, I woke up far earlier than necessary. After saying hi to Shizune and Misha, I started doing the work as instructor from the board. It already looks like today is going to be heavy. I don't have a problem with that now, though. Shizune and Misha might jump on me trying to get an answer about whether or not I decided to join the student council, even if it's just one day. I wouldn't put it past them to try, and I don't have an answer for them if they do. So the situation is convenient for me. About 10 minutes into class, Hanako walks in and takes a seat, but no one looks at her. The teacher doesn't even comment on her tardiness. He does, however, stop us to say that we're going to break into groups again. I turn my head and see that Shizune and Misha are looking at me. Shizune gives me a smile that is equal parts cute and menacing. This is a smile that says, "We have you now. There is no escape."
Hey, John. It looks like we're together again. Yeah.
Misha leans sideways while Shizune pushes her desk closer to mine. There really is no escape. Now, unless I were to jump through the window. I mean, not my worst thought. Jumping out the window isn't the best option, sadly. But it isn't the worst one either.
What's wrong, John?
Probably that you guys are harassing me.
Well, John, you think about what you said yesterday. You said that you wouldn't think about joining the student council, didn't you? It's okay, John. We weren't talking about it after you left. It would be rude to expect you already have an answer for us this early, right? Right?
Yeah, exactly. I'm so happy you two are able to have a laugh at my expense, and even more pleased to know that you both know how crazy the two of you can be. Now that that's over, Shizune snaps back into serious mode and smacks today's assignment with the back of her hand in an overly dramatic and important way. Why does she do it with the back of her hand? When I actually look at the stuff, it's mostly just reading. In fact, there are only two problems. Maybe it's like Phoenix does it when he like slaps the papers. Maybe she like picked them up. I guess she didn't like just on the table like smack it with the back of her hand, because that would be a really weird smack. I almost want to say something about how her rush to get started seems a bit much, considering the small amount of work. In fact, Shizune probably knows how little there is, and simply doesn't care. Yeah, it seems the workload doesn't matter to her as much as the fact that there is work. The actual amount is unimportant. She approaches everything with the same level of ambition. While I'm reading, I let my eyes wander around the room and catch Hanako trying her hand at solving the problems. Looks like she's working alone. I can't remember seeing her working with other people before. Thinking back to how shy she is, it's understandable. Hey, that girl over there.
Huh? Who, hey, child?
Her, Hanako, over there. Does she always work alone?
Well, I think so, hey, child. You feel sorry for her because she's alone?
I was just thinking that maybe she could work with us or something. Maybe?
No, I don't think so. I don't think that would be a good idea, Ichan.
And why not?
She-chan don't want to get along with her.
Why's that? Misha shuffles around the question, letting out a laugh that sounds very strange. It's nervous, but still has that lilting up and down. That lilting up and down quality present in everything she says. What does lilting mean?
Just because, Ichan. Just because. Come on. Just, I didn't explain everything to you. Come on, just listen to me for once. Don't even, why you ask all these questions? Why you asking all these questions?
By now, Shizune has noticed our conversation, and it makes me realize again how Misha has been signing everything she has been saying this whole time.
Why, Ichan? The friend of my enemy is my enemy. Oh, that sounds so harsh. I'm not doing it. I'm not going to say that.
You just did. You just said it anyways, really. Misha, do you have no restraint whatsoever?
I know, John. It's fine if you over here.
But you said you weren't going to say it, though. I wonder if this is Misha's way of keeping things fair, since without her, I wouldn't be able to understand a thing Shizune is saying, and vice versa. Is that also why she signs all the time? There's never a conversation Shizune will be left out of? I would suppose so. I mean, come on. She wants to make Shizune feel as normal as possible.
Anyway, we should start on the Bible, Sally. You should stop worrying about other girls and just worry about us and enjoy the student council because it'd be really cool and a lot of fun. Okay, so shut up, you stupid little idiot child. Boy, stupid.
Yeah, Misha, that's gonna help me join the student council. Calling me a idiot boy child. We finished with time to spare, and I decided to ask if there are any alternatives to the cafeteria, as frankly, the food so far has been subpar. This sent Shizune and Misha arguing among themselves about their favorite restaurants. All of them are downtown, so I don't think we have time to go all the way there. And what about the bill? Are they arguing just for the fun of it? Maybe. They seem so distracted by it that they don't even notice the start of the actual lunch break. I look over my shoulder towards the back of the classroom. She seems to be studying her notes from the previous class. It's an odd sight. Everyone else in this class is busying themselves with the lunch break. Socializing, gossiping, rearranging desks. The ones with actual box lunches mixed in and chattering like everyone else, only interrupted by short bouts of eating. But when I watch Hanako, it feels that I'm the only one who can see her, almost as if she was invisible, sort of hiding in plain sight, or maybe a ghost. Maybe it's something I should bust, because busting makes me feel good. Is she being bullied? Is she isolating herself from the rest of the class on her own accord? Doesn't sound very fun. I see her look over her shoulder towards the classroom's rear door. Couldn't think of it. She hasn't turned a page since I started watching her. I guess she's waiting for someone. I do what I always do when I don't know what to do. Let me just say do like 50 times. Like now. I've already started on one of the books I borrowed yesterday, and took it with me to school to fill the empty moments between classes. On the page that I creased a corner of to mark the spot I left yesterday night, and picked up from there. Come on, use a bookmark, you degenerate. Nisha and Shizune are still arguing heatedly, probably about restaurants still. If I join them, I just get caught up in that, or worse, get grilled about joining the student council. Misha isn't speaking aloud, since there is nobody who'd need to hear what they are talking about. But why does she tend to sign things even when Shizune doesn't need to understand what's being said? Or even more strangely, when Shizune is not around at all? What an odd conflict of habits. I find it hard to focus on the book, and besides, the lunch break beckons me to leave the dullness of the classroom. I do so, heading down for the cafeteria. Misha and Shizune, having come to a conclusion of one kind or another, follow in my wake, though still talking in the animated fashion. It is an anime, after all. That's the only way they can talk, Hisao. Come on. Don't yell at them for it. What is it? Who's shaking something? Just around the corner of the hallway, something hits me in the chest with the force of a runaway train. Oh, Emmy? Who could this be? Oh! What? Opening my eyes, I see a pair of saucer-like green eyes looking up at me. Who's this cutie? Who is this cutie patootie? They belong to the perpetrator, a short girl who bumped into me and has now fallen down onto the hallway floor. She wears a PE uniform and a very worried frown. That doesn't look like a very worried frown. The former strikes me as a rather strange thing to have on during lunch break. I mean, since we should be eating and not running around. More striking that, though, is that the fact that she ain't got no legs. Sorry, she has no legs. Or, I mean, she does, but they're not flesh and bone. Her pale and very flesh and bone thighs end in shins and feet made of some black metallic or plastic-like material. They look disturbingly artificial and unnatural. It almost makes me forget that my chest is hurting. No, but my chest still is hurting. I'm gonna die of a heart attack. This girl winces a little, rubs her nose, and jumps up. Whoa.
Oh man. Hey, are you alright? I'm sorry about that, really. I wasn't looking where I was going and you just kind of came out of nowhere. Sorry.
She's looking really apologetic in the hurt puppy way of looking apologetic. Yeah, look at that little face. How could you be mad at that little face? I like you forget about being angry or anything, since hurt puppies are my weak spot. Cute girls are my weak spot as well. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Okay. This is a big problem for me, actually. I have heart problems and I'm gonna die. I say that, but there's a stinging pain growing in my chest, and it's not good. And I know that this is about the biggest possible danger for my condition. Don't overexert yourself. Don't forget your medication. Most of all, don't get hit in the chest by little girls. Or anyone for that matter, really. Don't get hit in the chest. That's just what I'm trying to get down to the point. I try to rub my solar plexus to chase the pain away, holding my breath in an attempt to hear my heartbeat. Probably not good to starve my breath right now. Probably should breathe. Seems normal. Ish.
Hey, should I get a nurse?
The worried, high-pitched voice of the girl snaps me out of it. I stare at her for a few seconds, dumbfounded, until I realized that I probably looked worse off than I really was. Doubled over myself and looking all tense. Damn, I'm really worried about my heart. No. I'm all fine, girl. Just like you are fine. You're fine. Yeah. Managing to say something in response, I pull myself upright, feeling my sore ribs one time, and take a deep breath. She just knocked the wind out of me, big time. But it's nothing more than that. Just, it's all good.
You sure you're okay? I hit you pretty hard.
It's okay. I said I was fine. I'm a big boy. Nothing's broken. No harm done. I'm all good.
Well, that's good.
I feel a hand on my shoulder at the time. The girl's eyes widen and blah, eep. That's good. I was horror, whatever she says gets interrupted by. Okay. Eep. I don't have time to look behind me because Shizune is already shoving me aside and stomping over to the girls, signing furiously at her. Oh no.
Miss Arazaki's eyes on that. Wearing the halls is strictly forbidden.
Misha translates right on Shizune's style, but her voice is girlishly playful, not full of the divine fury Shizune's arm movements would seem to call for. She just does not understand.
Sorry, I was just going to get some stuff, and I was kind of in a hurry, and, you know.
You've been told this 1,000 times. Well, I kind of doubt 1,000, but yeah, that's what she's doing, he said. Well, really, 1,000 times. Your reckless behavior is dangerous, it's and even worse, especially against the school regulations.
I can kind of barely understand you, but okay.
The girl blushes and starts to fidget nervously like a little child caught misbehaving. It's so cute, I find myself smiling.
I know that. I was just, you know,
Make sure that this will not ever happen again. Although I'm sure telling you this is futile, and only causes me further headache. When you choose to ignore the regulations, what will you learn? Your actions have consequences. Got that, Amy?
The small girl sticks her tongue out in response.
I gotta go. Teacher will have my head, I promised that with the printouts, but I went running instead. Sorry, but I've gotta go change it and everything.
Before Misha and Suzune, where I can say anything, she's already bolted from where she was a second ago, almost halfway towards the stairwell. Shizune looks like she's about to go nuclear on the spot, so I smile at her in a faint attempt to calm her down. It's all good, Shizune. Come on. Don't worry about it. Don't be so uptight.
Are you okay, Ichon? That Ibarazaki girl is always like that, causing trouble to others.
You know, I'm pretty certain Shizune wouldn't call me Hichan.
Never mind, never mind.
Yeah, well, anyway, I'm okay. It's all fine. I'm a big boy. I can take care of myself. Just got the wind knocked out of me. That's all. It's nothing, no big deal. Don't even worry about it, Shizune. Or you too, Misha.
That's great, Ichon.
I wouldn't call that great, but I let it slide this one time.
We have to run now. This is more to student council meeting regarding the festival. We finally decide where to eat.
Alright. I guess I'll see you guys later then.
Too bad you can't join, but this lunch meeting is only for council members. Unless we can take you there some other time. Would that be like a date more than
Yeah, it would. Yes, although it'd be kind of like a double, triple, third wheel date kind of deal. The girls leave her downstairs. They managed to get far from the third floor hallway before all this commotion struck. Literally, I should get going as well, because it struck me. That's probably where I'm ending this episode. Again, thank you guys for sticking with me, watching this stuff. I really appreciate it, and I really appreciate you guys sticking with me through all the inconsistency. And I'm trying to sort everything out, and I hope I can I'm sorry, and I'm sorry that the episodes are shorter, but I just so. But if you want to watch me, if you want to catch me, most nights I will be streaming at twitch.tv/Solaris. So if you want to go and check me out there, I would highly appreciate it because that's where I am most of the time, and that's kind of where I'm moving my focus towards, and that's kind of why YouTube hasn't been getting as much focus, but I hope to be able to kind of manage them equally, and show you guys love as well, because all the love you showed me over the years. So thank you guys for watching, and subscribe if you want more. I know it doesn't seem like that's been happening lately, but I promise it will, even if it's slowly over time getting adjusted to things. So, but thank you for holding through with me with it. I know I'm saying thank you a lot, but seriously, I would really recommend going to Twitch because it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. I'll be able to talk to you guys there, like in real time. Little delay, but mostly real time. We have a lot of fun. I have a small following there, and the community's really tight. I mean, there's only a few people talking, but they're all nice to each other, and they would all love to see you there. So I hope I will. And I guess that's it. I will try. I know I said this last time, but I'll try to upload again tomorrow. And I'll see you guys then. Bye.